Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Bozard Ford studio for the St. Johns County show that's on in the morning. We have details, more details over yesterday's plane crash. We have the sheriff's office finds no intent over the supposed school bus attack. A state senator proposes a housing assistance bill for low-income veterans, and a resident thanks roadwork crews at the county commission meeting. We'll get to all that and more, but first we want to thank Bozard Ford. Since 1949, Bozard Ford Lincoln has been more than just a dealership. It's a local legacy built on trust, family values, and a commitment to doing things the right way. Proudly serving St. Augustine and beyond for over 75 years, Bozard offers award-winning service, unbeatable selection, and a state-of-the-art facility with 91 climate-controlled service bays, a quick lane for no appointment-needed maintenance, and even Ford's Garage restaurant right there on site. Recognized with the Triple Crown Award and President's Awards, Bozard Ford Lincoln is where hometown service meets national excellence. Great pricing, friendly faces, and a better buying experience are just off I-95 and State Road 16. Bozard Ford Lincoln, they are driven to inspire. Also, a big shout out to all of our amazing sponsors. We have Fidus Roofing, Old Town Trolley, Bin 39 Wine Bar, BNS Signs, Facial Rejuvenation Center, Chiba Hut Toasted Subs, St. Augie's Pizza, Chris Lucero Bail Bonds, and St. Augustine Handy Houses. You can support all of our wonderful sponsors and support us with your likes, comments, and shares. Follow us on Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble, and download our app in the Apple App Store. All right, good morning, everybody.
Hey, happy Friday.
It's Friday.
It's the weekend.
It is. And it still feels great outside. I love it.
Oh, I got my long sleeve on.
I know. Look at you. I have just like the cold.
Yeah.
I like to feel a little cool for once.
A little nip in the air.
So how you doing today, Blake?
Yay.
Always so motivated. The Eeyore of the morning show.
This is because you left the cabinet open, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
He's lucky to still be here. He's like, you know, and it's funny because he knew. Mm-hmm. He didn't have to go out there. He knew what he did.
Yeah.
So
I walked in and that cabinet door was open and I was like, looks like someone's in the middle of a project.
yeah. Doesn't matter. Close the door. You can nobody. It's not that hard to go. Open it, close it. Open it, close
Immediately,
it.
Who did this? That's how we got greeted today.
I thought Mike Davis was in here because that would be a thing he does. He leaves.
Is that why he would leave the cabinet doors open sometimes?
Oh yeah, 100%. If he knew I was coming in,
Okay.
he would leave the cabinet doors open.
I was like, why did he go in there? And I would close it behind him because I was the last to leave. Yeah. And I also don't like cabinet doors open.
No, he
okay.
He knows
that
that's my biggest OCD thing.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah. Blake, when I came in this morning, Blake had left the cabinet door open. So.
Yes. Because he was working on his next shift.
He was prepping for his show where people are renting the studio, and he's the producer, so he is prepping for that.
And you too can rent the studio for a very economical price. All you have to do is email Blake904now@gmail.com or Troy904now@gmail.com.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
You like that?
And then I'll send you to Blake.
Forward. Do we have a question of the day?
All right. Question of the day. Today is National Bologna Day.
All right.
I don't think a lot of people like bologna. Okay.
Oh.
I'm okay with bologna, but I am being a butcher's son. There was better choices.
There are better choices, for sure.
Better choices. Mm-hmm. So I decided to make the question of the day is, what's your favorite lunch meat? Because I like making a good sandwich and like loading it up with cheese. Yeah. And if I got some lettuce there and some cut of fresh tomato. And a good sandwich to me, just on white bread, is a good lunch for me.
For sure.
So what is your favorite lunch meat?
I'm an Italian sub girly. So I'm like ham, pepperoni, salami. Mm-hmm. Like I'm a big fan of salted cured meats. I do like a thick cut bologna, but I just eat the slice of bologna. I don't want it on a sandwich. So like twice a year, I'll get a pack of beef bologna, thick slice.
I can't tell you. I don't know if I've ever. Here's being a butcher's son.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever bought a pack of bologna.
I'm a butcher's granddaughter. I have one generation.
I was given it
have.
from my dad. Like, oh, here's some bologna. You know, during college and stuff like that. You know, oh, here's some bologna.
That'll get you by.
Yeah.
This way you won't starve and it won't go bad.
Well, he would load me up with like lunch meats because like the lunch meats they have a born on date, and like they last way beyond that. And he's like, okay, and he would just give me that. You know, that's how I ate in college a lot of times.
For sure.
You know, so I don't think I've ever bought a package of bologna. No.
Yeah, about twice a year I'll get some thick cut beef bologna. It's got to be beef bologna. I'm not a beef and pork. And to the point that one of my classes, the student or the book that we were reading, the little boy, it might have been Little Britches or something, he eats bologna, and the kids had no idea. And I was like, how do you not know bologna? So I brought in different kinds of bologna for them to taste, and they were so disgusted.
Yeah.
They didn't want anything to do with any of it. Oh my word, these are very privileged children.
Yeah. It's okay.
They were very grossed out by the bologna. I couldn't believe that kids didn't like bologna.
Here, let's test this. Blake, have you ever had bologna?
Speak about very privileged children. No.
No, he has not. I don't think he ever has. So, like I said, it's not something I've purchased. So, yeah. So.
Should I bring in some bologna?
No. But
Fried bologna. I like fried bologna.
Louis will take it and he'll fry it. He'll make fried bologna sandwich.
I like fried bologna more than I like regular bologna.
Yeah.
So what was your lunch meat? Which way did you go?
So I'm ham, pepperoni, salami. I'm Italian sub girl. So, I mean, just regular lunch meat, I guess I'd say ham. I tend towards ham over turkey.
Yeah. All right, Blake.
All right. If you do count this, then I would say pepperoni. But if not, then I would say just honey cured ham.
Good.
Good.
All right.
I like it. So, sir, what is your lunch meat with your,
I actually like.
snobbery?
I did an open face yesterday at Georgie's Diner. Roast beef.
Yeah.
So it's roast beef, and I agree. I think Joy actually said rare. I like rare roast beef. Sliced up nice and thin. Like, you know, almost shaved. And then after that, Boar's Head. Yeah, thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
That's the way to go. After that, it's turkey, and I like turkey, and roll it with like either a provolone, and dip it in mustard and just eat it like that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily on a sandwich, but it's still a lunch. But I call that redneck sushi, and you know, Blake, we've had many meals of redneck sushi, haven't we?
Yes, we have.
Yeah. So,
It's a little grown-up Lunchable.
Yeah.
Meat and cheese.
Well, the way we roll it, we make
Make it fancy.
It makes it fancy.
I got trained how to roll meat by Boar's Head. I was very briefly the Boar's Head sample girl in Publix, and nobody likes you showing up because you don't work for Publix and you're just in the way. And whatever I'm supposed to sample, they might be low on, so they don't want to sample that. No one is happy to see you at Publix when you show up as the Boar's Head girl. But I got trained how to roll meats.
All right, and I rarely get mad at our listeners, but Joy, now you have it stuck in my head too. And I'm going to do my bologna has a first name. And now it's stuck in everyone's head, and it's Joy's fault. Just so you guys understand.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's there.
I'm taking zero responsibility on this.
Did you just see the Wienermobile got stuck under a bridge? So there are multiple Wienermobiles.
I'm looking for jokes right now because I know they're there.
I just saw
And
the
I'm
picture.
feeling regret that I didn't come up with something.
Yesterday or the day before, I just saw a picture of the Wienermobile going over. It looked like a Pennsylvania style bridge or something. It was a low overpass and it's just stuck. It's like just a wiener in a tunnel. Just
Well, it
stuck.
kind of has this shape to it, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's funny. It's a funny picture.
And it travels with its own bun. Have you ever been in the Oscar Mayer?
No, of course not.
Oh yeah, I did probably about 30 years ago.
I'm a customer. You've been in? What the heck?
And it pulled up. It's when the ball fields where Francis Field was 2 softball fields.
Okay.
So it pulled up to one of the ball fields there, and we're like, oh my gosh. And we went out, and the driver was so nice, and that's his entire job. He drives around in the Wienermobile, and he says there's 3 of them, evidently, or at least this was in probably 1990.
Yeah, there's more than one.
92. And it was this guy's job, and he's like, I don't get paid much, but I get to see a lot of happy faces.
So they were advertising for more Wienermobile drivers not too long ago.
Really?
I can't remember what the salary was, but I looked at my husband and I was like, retirement gig. We
Yeah.
can see the world.
In the Wienermobile. You like my wiener? How'd you get the beans above the Franks? Sorry.
Now it's time for a quick check of the weather.
It is awesome. Oh,
That's not the one I saw. So the one I saw, it was
Wiener down.
actually shoved like up against it was low clearance situation.
Oh, gee.
yeah.
I'll see if I can find it. Now it's time for a quick check of the weather again because I didn't hear it.
It was awesome. And it still is awesome. And it's going to be awesome.
That quick check of the weather brought to you by Ben 39.
They're awesome.
Discover one of St. Augustine's best kept secrets. Bin 39, tucked inside St. George Inn at the north end of St. George Street, with over 95 boutique wines, 50 of them rated 90 points or higher by Robert Parker. It's the perfect spot for a romantic date night or a relaxing after-work unwind. Sit by the glass or the bottle in a serene courtyard setting and enjoy live music throughout the week. Open daily 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Just stop by and say, I'll have what Irving's having. Bin 39, your taste to discover. All right.
And we do have the crew from Ben 39 coming in. Sorry. On Alex show.
Yeah.
So,
All right. Buckle up, baby. It's a Hit the Blake's traffic report.
I actually got the video. Is this
That's it. That's the one I saw.
oh my gosh.
It's in a tunnel.
How do you get way over there?
It's like,
Why'd you drive through the Wienermobile through a tunnel?
well, why would he go to that? Like, I guess he'd have
Why
to
is
be
he
that
on the
lane.
side?
I know.
Like it's taller in the middle.
Maybe a turn? I don't know.
I got
feel
my
like-
wiener stuck.
Could you imagine that call?
Hey, boss.
Insurance would not believe it's a real call.
Yeah.
Our winner stuck in a tunnel. Like, they would get hung up on 100%.
It looks like it's close enough. All you have to do is, it's a very simple solution.
Lower the air in the tires.
Take the air out of the tires.
Yeah, for
All right,
sure.
all
Or
right.
push it out backwards.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the actual traffic report, though. It looks fine. No,
does look fine.
No wieners stuck.
No stuck wieners on our roads.
Well, at least hopefully not.
Not yet. All right, that hit the Blake's traffic report brought to you by Old Town Trolley. Climb aboard the Old Town Trolley and experience over 500 years of history in the heart of St. Augustine. This fully narrated 90-minute tour features 22 convenient stops and covers more than 100 points of interest, including iconic landmarks like the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Flagler's Historic Hotel. With open-air views and all-day hop-on, hop-off access, it's the most fun and flexible way to explore the nation's oldest city. Your ticket also includes free admission to the St. Augustine History Museum, and local St. Johns County residents ride free with full fare guests through the Hometown Pass program. Sign up today at hometownpass.com. Old Town Trolley, the best way to see St. Augustine one stop at a time. Moving into the news,
All
we
right,
have...
hold on one second. I do want to get this
bro.
out because Commissioner Springfield did come in the comments.
Okay.
In case I forget in the shout outs, Kiwanis breakfast is tomorrow.
Yes, it is.
So do not forget about that. So
And Anne needs to get her tickets.
yeah. Get those tickets. It is
Yes.
at Applebee's and it's from 8 to 10.
Yes, 8 to
Correct.
10 in the morning, and you can buy tickets at the door.
Correct.
So if you don't have tickets yet, you can go to Applebee's 8 to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning on State Road 312, and you can get yourself some Kiwanis breakfast.
In other news, jailbreak, they're starting to fill up. So if you're going to do the jailbreak, you need to sign up for that. And that one's for Inc. So
Awesome. All right, update on a story that we had earlier this week. SJSO finds no evidence of ill intent in school bus altercation, says videos show students engaged in mutual horseplay. There are new developments in the story about the Wards Creek Elementary School student whose mother claimed he was injured in an attack on the school bus. The St. Johns County Sheriff's Office now says surveillance video tells a different story. In a statement, investigators said the bus footage showed no evidence of intent to cause harm or injury, describing the incident instead as mutual horseplay between students. Deputies say the video shows one child being hit in the head with an empty backpack, causing a small laceration, but determined no crime was committed after consulting with the state attorney's office. The statement comes after Ashley Sargent, the boy's mother, told a Jacksonville news station earlier this week that her son came home from school bleeding from the head, holding paper towels to his face. She claimed another student slammed a backpack on his head twice while he was sitting on the bus talking with friends. Sargent said she asked to press charges after deputies visited her home that day, but never received any follow-up. She later said she was preparing to sue the school district, frustrated by how officials handled what she called an attack. The sheriff's office says deputies attempted to meet with Sargent to show her the bus video and discuss the findings, but she did not respond or attend the meeting. District Chief of Staff Paul Abbatanose,
Good job, Abba.
said he was made aware of the situation over the weekend and personally reached out to Sargent on Monday. We certainly don't condone or accept behavior of that nature, Abbatanose said. Our buses are extensions of the classroom. Sargent told a Jacksonville news station she learned the student involved received a 5-day suspension and says she still plans to hire an attorney. Abbatanose would not confirm specific disciplinary actions, but said the incident was treated as a level 4 infraction under the district student code of conduct, a violation that can carry up to 10 days of out-of-school suspension. The school district declined to release the bus video, citing FERPA, the federal privacy law protecting student records. In a statement Thursday, Sargent continued to criticize both the district and the sheriff's office, writing, "Our students, teachers, bus drivers, and staff members deserve to be safe, and it is the responsibility of the school district to ensure that. Do your jobs." The sheriff's office says the investigation is now closed and no criminal charges will be filed. So this is scary. Anytime you're unaware of what happens and your son or your child walks in and they are bloodied and crying and upset, that is traumatizing. I have had a situation similar to this.
Well, you go into parent mode immediately.
Yes, 100%.
That's where you go.
Mama bear, Papa bear, you're going.
You go into instant protector mode, but show up when the sheriff department wants to show you the video, because I'll let you tell your story.
Yeah, I had a similar situation. So we're at homeschool community. My son brought some weapons in they were going to be acting out a scene in one of the books that they were reading. And so he brought in some of his plastic and wooden swords. And he thought it was a good idea to play in a darkened room over lunch with these black plastic swords.
Uh-huh.
And I know you're going to be shocked by this. He ended up with a black eye.
Yep, it happens.
Because in a dark room, a black sword is invisible. You don't know it's coming. So I see my son with a black eye, and he's clearly been upset. And immediately, my heart drops, like, what happened? I get the information from my son. I then call the mother of the student and have a conversation with her. That boy has been crying all day because he's like, my friend's not going to like me anymore. Uh-huh. And he's devastated that now he's lost a friend. And so we came to a resolution. My son shouldn't have engaged in sword fighting with black swords in the dark.
In the dark.
I mean, I can't be mad at this boy because he hit my son when my son was engaging in this mutual combat behavior in an unsafe situation.
Well,
so
our situation was a little different.
Okay.
Ty, who's the most gentle heart. Mm-hmm. I mean, it always has been. Mm-hmm. Always has been a very gentle heart. Mm-hmm. We got a report saying that he threw another kid down in the lunchroom.
Yeah.
All right. And we're like, okay, this can't be right. Blake, are you remembering this story?
I remember this happening twice during I believe it was summer camp.
Yeah, no. This one was not at summer camp. This was at Rawlings.
Okay.
All right. And we're like, come on, he picked on a little kid, because he was I think Ty was maybe in 3rd grade, and the kid was in 1st grade. So he was bigger. And we're like, that doesn't sound like Ty. And it just doesn't sound like. They're like, well, we have video. So I was like, okay, can you send me the video? Mm-hmm. They sent me the video. And Ty did an exact move that his brother Blake had done on him from wrestling to this kid. And he was just playing. He liked the kid.
Yeah.
But in Ty's autism, and he was a little more aggressive than where he needed to be. But it was we were, his mom and I were both like, oh, that's from the, the brothers had been playing literally the day right before that.
That's Ty playful roughhousing.
Ty replicated the move almost to a T.
He did a great job.
That Blake had done on him the day before. So,
I mean,
kids are kids.
There are situations that don't seem serious until they are.
Yeah.
And I mean,
and luckily for us, the parents had a right to be extremely mad.
Yes.
Because Ty was completely in the wrong, but they handled it very well. I mean, no one got hurt, but they handled it very well.
Yeah, and I can imagine scenarios, I'm around kids all the time. I can imagine scenarios where I'm blocking you from this conversation with my backpack becomes pushing on the backpack, becomes the backpack hitting.
Yeah.
Like I can see how that can happen.
And I can tell you right now, and I'm gonna vouch, because I am very close with Paul Abatanozzi.
Mm-hmm.
We came from an older generation and a tougher generation, but one thing Paul would never stand for is a bully.
Yeah.
I mean, they put him in charge of Gaines when he was a young administrator. I mean, because he can handle bullies.
Yeah.
So I can tell you that's why I have confidence that the outcome is what the outcome is, because he's not a guy that just goes, oh, that'll be
boys will be boys.
He's a guy that would handle a bully.
Yes.
So
I totally get where this mother is coming from, because that was a very scary and traumatic situation for her and her son to be in. And I totally get how she wasn't getting the communication that she wanted, and that made a scary situation very frustrating. Like I totally understand where she's coming from. This is why I think it's important for us to have these cameras on buses.
Yeah, without a doubt. And that's what I'm saying. Just watch the film, and if you still feel that way, then do that, and that's your right to sue the school district. But I mean, watch the film before you say you're going to go and spend a lot of money that's going to be your money if it doesn't come to your outcome.
For sure.
So that's my only thing, because I mean I was caught completely off guard when it happened with Ty, because I would have went to the grave saying no way that didn't happen.
Zero chance. Yeah.
And then when you watched it, it was like,
I mean, my first reaction was, I can't believe that boy hit, I know that kid. I can't believe he hit you in the face. Like, gives you a black eye. It was a black eye right before Easter, so we're going to do family pictures. I'm like, great.
Well, that's part of it.
Then I get the story, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
So you made a dumb call, and now this is the consequences of your actions. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
let's get you some Tylenol.
I've had my
and
nose
ice pack
broken 3 times, so black eyes are part of being a kid.
Yeah, and he got one.
Yeah.
In our Easter pictures.
There you go. Everybody needs a good shiner.
Jesus loves you anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Carlos Guillermo Smith unveils Lifeline housing assistance bill for Florida veterans. There's a new push in Tallahassee to help Florida's veterans find stable housing and avoid homelessness. State Senator Carlos Guillermo Smith, a Democrat from Orlando, has filed a new bill that would create a veterans rental assistance grant program offering one-time security deposit grants for up to $2,000 to help honorably discharged veterans secure rental housing. Under the proposal, the program would be administered through the Florida Housing Finance Corporation using existing funds already within the agency. The goal, Smith says, is to break down financial barriers that often prevent veterans from accessing rental housing. The bill notes that many veterans rely on renting but are often set back by upfront costs like first and last month's rent and security deposits. By providing targeted rental assistance, lawmakers hope to reduce those obstacles and promote long-term housing stability for veterans. To qualify, applicants must be honorably discharged members of the U.S. Armed Forces, provide proof of Florida residency such as a driver's license or state ID, and show a household income at or below 140% of the area's median income. Veterans would also need to provide documentation like W-2 forms, bank statements, and background checks to verify their income. If passed, the program would officially take effect July 1st, 2026. According to the 2022 United Way of Florida report, housing assistance programs like this can significantly reduce homelessness among veterans. The same report found that nearly 30% of Florida's active service members and veterans live below the ALICE threshold, meaning they earn too much to qualify for traditional aid, but not enough to cover basic living expenses. Smith says this proposal is about honoring service with real support, helping veterans build a more secure foundation at home. All right.
Yeah, and we got to take care of our veterans.
100%.
And I'm in favor of all these bills that help out. When we opened Veterans Village, it was pretty amazing. And since we've opened Veterans Village, we have an entire application process, and we have a waiting list.
Mm-hmm.
So we took 20 off the street right away, and now we have a waiting list. So
wow.
we definitely need to help every place where we possibly can when it comes to this.
So this sounds like this could be targeted assistance that could help immediately, and that's awesome. I agree with the requirements for the program. I think this could be a big help, because there is that sort of gray area where you make too much to be considered needy for support, but you don't make enough to be able to cover expenses. Like I've been in that area.
And here's the other component that has to come with it, and it sounds there needs to be a program attached to it.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the program attached to it and you don't have the follow up, the veterans that have gotten themselves into these situations sometimes will backslide unless they have the proper support to help them, guide them through it. And a lot of the veterans that are there, they're wanting to work and they're working poor.
Yeah.
They went through PTSD is a real thing, guys, and it's worse than it ever has been in our entire society.
For sure.
So it's not just doing this component is very important and it helps, but there needs to be follow up and a working program behind it, or it's going to be a spiral rotating situation.
Yeah.
Because if you don't work the program, then it ends up.
What kind of program would you think should be partnered with something like this?
Oh, I mean, there's psychiatric assistance.
Yeah.
There needs to be a lot of times there's alcoholism that is involved. Working the steps of those types of programs. And having them embrace sobriety, because a lot of times it's either some type of drug related or alcohol related that got them into this bad jam.
Yeah.
And people have backslides and things like that. So if you don't have the support behind you, everyone has dark times, but most of us have family that we can fall back on and say, okay, hey, can you help me out here, or friends? If you're isolated because you've isolated yourself because of PTSD and you just are in a real dark place and you're afraid to ask, it's a scary situation. So
for sure.
So I like the bill, but I like to see some programs that follow up with it. So
okay.
For it to have a level of success.
Right on.
So,
all right, Gas Buddy Gas Report. Tell us in the comments what gas prices are looking like around you. I've got Sunoco on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.72. I've got Owens on South Ponce at $2.75. Sunoco on South Ponce at $2.77. Shell at 146 King Street at $2.77. Shell at 216 Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.77. Mobile and Circle K on South Ponce at $2.79. Shell on North Ponce de Leon Boulevard at $2.85. Gate on Mizell Road at $2.98. Gate at US 1 North at $2.98. Circle K on US 1 North also at $2.98. All right, that Gas Buddy Gas Report brought to you by Chris Lucero Bail Bonds. Trouble with the law? Call the name St. Augustine has trusted for years. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds available 24/7. Their experienced and compassionate team works fast to get you or your loved one out of jail and back home. From paperwork to release, they make the process simple, discreet, and stress-free. No judgment, just help when you need it most. When the time matters, remember the name and the number. Chris Lucero Bail Bonds at 904-822-BAIL. That's 904-822-2245. Got live music today. We've got Edwin Barbosa at Casamaya at 7 o'clock. Muley at Colonial Oak at 7 o'clock. Rachel Warfield at La Cocina at the Cellar upstairs at 7 o'clock. Todd Carey's at Pierre's Pub at 7 o'clock. Boogie Freaks is at Arnold's at 7 o'clock. Tedeschi Trucks Band is at the Amp at 7:30. Mean Mary is at Cafe 11 at 8 o'clock. Matt Wilson is at Cortesi's Bistro at 8 o'clock. Cottonmouth at Tradewinds at 8:30. Honey Moonshine is at Milltop Tavern at 9, and Versatile is at Prohibition Kitchen, closing out the night at 10 o'clock. That music report is brought to you by Fidus Roofing. When it comes to protecting your home, trust Fidus Roofing and Construction, voted best of St. Augustine every year since 2012. As a GAF Master Elite contractor, Fidus installs the GAF Lifetime Roofing System and expert metal roofs built to withstand Florida's toughest weather. From emergency repairs to full replacements, plus pavers and gutters, Fidus delivers quality, durability, and energy savings with every job. For Fidus Roofing, call 904-355-ROOF. That's 904-355-7663. Fidus Roofing, where trust is built from the top down. All right, heading into the trends. We're going to circle back on Gen Z slang.
Gen Z slang.
Yes.
Okay.
They have gifted us with Skibbity Toilet. They have gifted us with 6'7", so now we can't count or describe anything with numbers anymore. At all.
Stop.
We now have dating terms.
Okay.
Okay?
Gen Z.
Gen Z
dating terms.
Yes.
Oh, no.
My assertion is that the internet and social media, particularly long form content or short form content, like TikTok and Snapchat, that kind of thing, has ruined dating. Just ruined it.
Oh, you don't say. You don't say.
That is my assertion. Because there are dating terms like throning and shrekking. Do you want to take a guess what throning is?
I think it's probably like you feel you're better than somebody else.
The internet was a mistake.
The internet was a mistake. Says 3 people currently on the internet. So you think you're better than somebody? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my best guess.
Do you have a guess for us, Blake? Throning, or do you know?
I really don't want to know.
Too bad.
All right.
So throning means when you're dating someone specifically to raise your social status.
Okay.
So
you're trying to pick yourself up.
yeah, the goal of throners is to land a partner for clout, to boost your image by association, largely online presence kind of people, I'm assuming, are looking at throning relationships. I don't know. Like, this used to be called being a gold digger.
I was going to say, is it more towards girls than boys in this situation? Because
It doesn't sound
boys
like it.
rarely date up.
It doesn't sound like it, because in the social media space, people do. So there are very, very famous online, TikTok famous female influencers who have dated boys that have then cheated on them. And the whole reason the boys seem to be with them was to boost their social media following.
Okay.
So they end up
Different
getting
world.
posted on this large creator's page as their significant other, and they wine and dine and they romance that person until they get enough followers, and then they get busted for cheating. And so, yeah, I think it happens both ways. I think the difference is this isn't just I want to secure a wealthy partner, which is, we typically associate gold diggers as, females looking for rich men. That's usually the way that goes. But throning, I think, goes either way. It's just people with smaller followings trying to land a significant other with a large following to try and boost their career.
All right. That's
Icky.
throning.
That's throning.
Okay. All right. What is the other term?
Shrekking.
Shrekking.
What is shrekking?
Where you date someone uglier than you, and so people think that you're nice.
Okay. What is your guess on that, Blake? Do you have one?
I'm gonna say you love this person even though they have bad hygiene.
Okay.
Yeah, they pull like
So
slugs out of their ears.
you weren't that far off. You date someone who is less attractive and quote unquote beneath you from appearances because they'll be so grateful that you lowered yourself to their level that they'll treat you good.
Okay.
So you intentionally date someone that you think is beneath you because they'll be so devoted to you that they would never cheat on you or they would never stray.
Yeah.
Gross.
Huh? No.
So gross.
But I mean, there's movies about this where like a really hot girl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's actually a pretty good movie. I can't think of the name of it. The guy was the
She's
TSA
All That?
agent. That might have been it. She's All That.
She's All That is a high school movie.
No, it's not a
Yeah.
high school movie. They were like
TSA agent, I don't know.
He was a TSA agent. He was really nerdy, and she was super hot.
Yeah.
And she was just tired of like all the. And she dated him because he was a nice guy.
Yeah.
But everyone looked at it as like, why are you dating him?
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you know,
Shallow Hal is kind of about that.
the opposite. That was the other way.
Yeah.
That was in the other way.
So I've
And
also
Jack Black's not hot.
no, but he thought that
He was.
he could land a girl that was way hotter than him. Yeah. So I've seen people like crash out because they are these, it's been mostly women that are these high value women that then, and it might be like a failed throning situation, is that from her perspective, she was dating a guy that was underneath like her level and her standard, and
that
how
makes
dare
sense.
he cheat on me? Like, he should be grateful that he landed me, and how dare he cheat on me? And none of this is healthy.
Bobby Giles, Lyle Lovett, and Julia Roberts. I'm agreeing with you on that one.
For sure.
I'm agreeing with you on that.
That's Shrekking, yes, 100%.
So I wasn't too far off on that one.
Yeah, you were pretty close on that one. So throning and Shrekking just proves that the younger generation doesn't know how to interact with members of the opposite sex, or even same sex.
Well, they
I don't know.
lose
Live your
social
life.
skills because there isn't communication
This
the way
is
there
so
used to be.
gross.
You used to have to talk stuff through, and
Yeah.
I don't think that happens anymore. It's now you get behind your keyboard. By the way, my glasses are so smudged right now. I can't see anything.
Well, this feels like dating by committee. This doesn't feel like
it's always been that way. That part's always been that way. Because your friends
your friends do influence.
your friends
Yeah.
influence, especially in high school and in middle school. Your friends influence who you date. And especially if you're playing a team sport. Oof.
Okay.
Oh.
I wasn't on team sport, so I don't know.
Oh boy.
It didn't feel very prevalent.
Oh boy.
at that
Yeah. I'm like, sorry, Maeve, you're not dating a baseball player or a soccer player.
point. Shut down.
Sorry. I'm gonna
So,
till you're 30 or something. We'll talk about it then.
our younger generation's not okay. Let's just say that.
No, I mean, it's all about the parents being. I mean, what the parents actually engage in these conversations. So,
Get your young people off of social media. They don't need to be on social.
No. Yeah. Unless they're watching the Stoidum.
All right, that's happened to the trends. Brought to you by Facial Rejuvenation Center. Ready to look
Don't
as
go
young as
Shrekking.
avoid the Shrekking phenomenon at the
And
Facial
if you
Rejuvenation
have a
Center. in
Shrek,
St.
you can send them to the Facial Rejuvenation
Send
Center.
them to
Turn them into a
Facial
Prince Charming.
Rejuvenation Center in St. Augustine. They specialize in natural lasting results. Whether you're considering Botox fillers, advanced skin treatments, or facial surgery, their expert team tailors every experience to your unique beauty goals. For more than 20 years, the Facial Rejuvenation Center has proudly served the local community, offering a wide range of services, including chemical peels, microneedling, dermaplaning, radio frequency treatments, laser hair removal, and more. Discover renewed confidence in warm professional setting because you deserve to love the face you see in the mirror. Call 904-810-5434 or visit frcenter.com to book your consultation today. Back into the news, St. Johns County Fire Rescue Battalion Chief saves 20-year-old pilot who crashed in a marsh near US 1. So this happened while we were on air yesterday. This is
yeah.
an update. A dramatic rescue unfolded in St. Johns County Thursday morning after a small plane crashed into a marsh near US 1. Officials say the call came in just after 8 a.m. about an aircraft that had gone down at Capo Island Road near Redfish Creek Drive in St. Augustine. The single-engine plane was being flown by a 20-year-old student pilot who was flying solo at the time. Incredibly, St. Johns County Fire Rescue Battalion Chief happened to witness the crash. Without hesitation, he commandeered a kayak and paddled out into the marsh to reach the downed aircraft, pulling the young pilot to safety. Fire rescue officials say she was alert and conscious when they arrived and was taken to a nearby hospital with only minor injuries. Chris Nath, the St. Johns County Fire Rescue, praised the quick thinking response, calling it heroic, noting that while firefighters and deputies train for all types of emergencies, few expect to literally grab a kayak to save a life. He said for our guys and their guys to think on their feet quickly, to go out there, commandeer a kayak and grab somebody out of a plane crash and bring them to shore safely so we can treat them, that's just heroic. The Florida Highway Patrol is now leading the investigation into what caused the plane to go down. That's wild, man.
Yeah. And Blake, good job getting out there. I know we kind of cut the show short yesterday, and you made it out there and found the plane.
Yeah,
because it was kind of in someone's backyard, wasn't it?
So it was in the marshland like area, but so it's like the neighborhood does have like docks out there to the marshland. So thankfully the investigators and the news stations were able to use this person's dock. So we thank them. So we thank the homeowners for allowing us to be out there and cover the story and learn about what happened. But yeah, it was. Like it was interesting to see. I'm trying to pull up like a still image of what was there when I got there. So, but yeah, it was super. Like it was just like in like.
Luckily, they got her out quick enough, and there was no major injuries at that point. So.
That's awesome. Good work. We tried to find the battalion chief's name and we couldn't.
Yep. No.
But that is awesome.
We'll have it for you by next week, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you for being in the right space at the right time and quick thinking on the kayak commandeering.
Yes.
Yeah.
All I could think of is commandeering the vehicle.
Yeah.
So I married an axe murderer.
Yeah.
I happen to know you don't have a right to commandeer my vehicle. Sorry. All right. Trapped local residents thank work crews for filling massive hole caused by hydrant crash. A familiar face at St. Johns County public meetings took a very different tone this week, trading criticism for gratitude. During Tuesday's County Commission meeting, Mill Creek Estates resident Charlie Hunt, known for his sharp critiques of local government, used his public comment time to deliver a heartfelt thank you to county crews who worked through the night to repair a massive sinkhole that had stranded his neighborhood. The crater, which Hunt described as about 40 feet wide and 10 feet deep, formed after a vehicle hit a fire hydrant, flooding the street and damaging the road beneath. Hunt told commissioners, "We didn't have an entry or exit point. That is the only road in or out." He said Public Works and Roads and Bridges Department arrived at, yes it is, around 6 p.m. Saturday, worked nonstop into the early hours of Sunday, pumping out water, clearing debris, and hauling in truckloads of limestone to fill the massive hole. By sunrise, the repairs were nearly finished, restoring access to the neighborhood. Hunt ended his remarks with a public thank you, saying a shout out not just to Public Works, but to the Roads and Bridges Department that came out. It took a long time. Commission Chair Krista Joseph smiled and responded, "Thank you. That was fantastic. Thank you for showing that to the board. It was a rare moment of appreciation and a reminder of the unseen overnight work that helps keep county infrastructure running smoothly."
Yeah.
Good job, guys. That's awesome work. And good job to this guy. I mean,
yeah.
Typically the complaints
give people credit,
are very loud
when they deserve it. So
yeah, the complaints are very loud and the thank yous are usually pretty quiet. So thank you for stepping up to the mic and saying thank you in that way. These crews need more appreciation. All right, Troy, how do you want to check the comments today?
On this frigid Friday, I will formally finger my way through the fabulous fans' fantastic commentary. Okay, I really wish I had read that.
Now you realize that?
Yeah, I was already there.
You're already into deep.
Yeah, that was what I was going to use, but then I decided
Bobby,
that was bad also. I don't know if Bobby
done
did
this
that
to
to me on
us.
purpose,
He did.
but I fell for it.
That frigid fingering is brought to you by BNS Signs. Why your
And
business
she said it again.
get noticed? Want your business to get noticed and stay that way? Turn to BNS Signs, proudly family owned and serving St. Augustine for over 50 years. From bold vinyl lettering to towering pylon signs, they specialize in high quality custom signage built to last. Their expert team handles everything: design, installation, crane service, repairs, and maintenance with fast, responsive service that keeps your sign looking sharp. Make a lasting impression with BNS Signs. Visit BNS Signs, because when it comes to signs, they do it all. Also brought to you by St. Augustine Handy House. Need a custom or prefab portable building that's built to last? Come to St. Augustine Handy House, proudly owned by Troy Usina Enterprises and serving the community since 1988. With over 70 structures in stock, from sheds and barns to carports and offices, you'll find the perfect fit for your needs. Every building includes free delivery, leveling, and anchoring, plus easy financing options. Visit them on State Road 16, open Monday through Saturday, or call 904-823-9092. St. Augustine Handy House, where quality meets convenience and community matters. All right, Troy, give us comments report.
All right, let's see here. A lot of people still are baloney people. They're still singing the song. Diana said pork roll was her.
Right.
That works. That works. Smoked turkey for Nick. Ham. I mean, it was pretty widespread. It was a widespread spread. On the
lovely buffet
on the lunch meats. All right. Buc-ee's was at $2.58 along with Costco.
Nice.
BP's at $2.96. Racetrack at $2.94. Wawa's at $2.98, and Speedway is at $2.95.
All right. Do you expect gas prices to go up as we get closer to the holidays, or down?
I think they'll stay fairly flat until probably around February again, unless there's any type of conflict. Because any type of conflict, then they jump it.
Yeah, that's the only reason why your bet got a little squirrely.
Yep.
All right, Stordom stat.
All right. Today's Stordom stat, 2003. It was the last commercial flight of the super jet, passenger jet, the Concorde.
Okay.
So, and the Concorde traveled at over 1,300 miles an hour, which is almost twice the speed of sound. So it was all about luxury. It was all about, I mean, it carried 100. It didn't carry a whole lot of people. It carried 100 people. But there was an accident in like 2001. Question, they got, basically, then everyone was afraid to fly it, and then they went out of business. So today was the last day, and it was British Airways working with the French government, and that's how the Concorde was created. It started as early as 1976. I didn't realize it was that early.
Wow, yeah.
So I didn't realize it was that early. So, all right. So no more Concorde.
No more Concorde. That Stordom stat brought to you by St. August Pizza in downtown St. Augustine, right at the corner of Riberia and MLK. Get yourself a slice today because it's delicious. All right, do we have plugs?
All right. Stick around for Troy's 2 cents today. You inspired Troy's 2 cents with some of the commentary from yesterday. And I was like, that makes for a really good 2 cents.
I got one.
That makes for a really good 2 cents. And,
Right on.
And I kind of expanded on it.
Okay.
Hopefully I get it right.
Awesome.
So,
Hopefully.
Very cool.
we just never know.
Yeah.
I go into it with really good intentions.
That's the way editorials are.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they land, sometimes they don't.
Yeah, but Kiwanis breakfast. We have a trunk or treat thing tonight, so if you see the 904 van riding down the road, it's headed to a trunk or treat or the Campulance. So
Campulance, nice.
Yeah.
Do we have any plugs from you, Blake?
Yeah, so once again, sponsorship. If you're looking to help support the Now and For Now, do sponsorship, or if you're looking for a good podcast studio here in St. Augustine, you can always contact me at blake9fornow@gmail.com, or you can contact my dad at troynow4now@gmail.com, and then he'll forward me that email.
Yeah. And thank you guys. Appreciate all the sponsors we have. I mean,
Thank you.
they're absolutely wonderful.
We do have amazing sponsors. Don't forget to like and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe on YouTube and Rumble. We've got Troy's 2 cents tonight. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Hi, guys.
Bye.